Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Start Over Saturday and the start of Mystical Lands in May. Yay! So the Mystical Lands in May is a colorathon that I have put together with 10 other YouTube artists coloring in the Mystical Lands saga. This is a set of coloring books created by Karen E. Myers, and the reason we're doing the colorathon is to show the community support for Karen. She is going through some health issues right now, and we just want to reach out to her and make sure that she knows that we are standing behind her and that we are here for her. So that is the reason for it. If we end up selling some books for her on the bonus side of it, that's awesome as well. Of course, all of her links are in the description below the video here. Yeah, that's it. As well as the schedule for the colorathon. Hello, Davissa. Hello, Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Hello, Alex. Hello, Robin. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Lisa. Hello, B. Who else we got here? Hello, Mona. Hello, Kim. Hello, Brooke. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone in the Lurkerville. Yes, today is Bonnie's birthday, so happy birthday, my dear. I hope you enjoy your cake, and Bob did a good job of it, because that's awesome. So on my desk, I have all of the coloring books that we will be coloring out of for the next month. So the first one, of course, is the Mystical Land Chronicles, Book 1. This is her new book. So this will be released on Amazon on the 8th. I do believe you can pre-order it. So if you would like to purchase this book, it is available on Amazon, but it will be released on the 8th. As she will also have it in PDF format in her Etsy as well. Hello, Kenny. Oh, happy birthday, Kim. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kim. Happy birthday to you. All these May babies. All right, so that is the new book. I did do a flip through of this yesterday, so make sure that you take a look at that. Nice. Yum, 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 yum. I hope he did well with the cake. I think that's awesome that he made you a cake. And then, of course, we have the Mystical Lands of Ushana. This is the first set of books that she made, which is a 3-book set called the Mystical Lands of Ushana. And then we have the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, which is also a 3-book set. And, of course, the Mystical Lands of Kalandra, which is a 2-book set. So, who's ready for the exciting news? Who's ready? Who's ready? Anybody excited? So I'm going to go through the schedule, and then I will tell you some exciting news. So the Mystical Lands in May schedule. I'm going to move this out of the way because, you know. Oh, nice. Awesome. All right, so the Mystical Lands in May, of course, if you are a YouTuber and you are not in the schedule, you can definitely still do a Mystical Lands video or a live stream, anything like that, just make sure that you put hashtag Mystical Lands in May in your title so that other people can find you. So this week's schedule, of course, starts today. We have myself and Amazon Tammy. Tomorrow we have Shell Artie and Divissa from DJ's Colorful Escape. DJ's Colorful Escape will be a premiere. We have on Monday Color and Craft with Shani Blue, so that's Shannon. Appetite for Coloring, and that of course is Tanya, and of course myself. We have Angela, which is True Hue, on the 9th. And then, of course, on Wednesday the 10th, we have myself and Amy Ward Art. And then again on Thursday with Angela, who is True Hue. Hello, Angela. And then on Saturday, we have Poet Spice, who is also going to be doing a premiere. My Coloring Corner with Renee, that's me. Shell Artie, yay! DJ's Colorful Escape. Color and Craft with Shani Blue is on Monday with Appetite for Coloring as well as myself. Then you get a little bit of a break, so if you are a YouTube artist and you do want to join into the Mystical Lands of May, you can of course post a video or do a live stream on Tuesday or Thursday because we do have a bit of a break there. Wednesday, of course, is myself. And then on Friday we have another premiere done by Be Cozy. Yay! And then on Saturday, of course, is myself and Amazon Tammy. And then on Sunday, we have Shell Artie, DJ's Colorful Escape, and My Coloring Corner with Renee. Now, on... Where is it? On the Saturday that Poet Spice is with me on the 13th, Tammy will not be streaming, so she will not be after me on that Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will finish it all off with, like I said, Shell Artie, DJ's Colorful Escape, and I will do a special end of the Colorathon video live stream after Divissa. Hello, CB. Hello, Connie. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Ambient. Sorry, just scrolling back and saying hello to everybody that came in. Hello, Alex, if I didn't say hello. I'm so excited. My brain's just going 6 million miles a minute. Now for the excited part. As you know, we have 3 different sets of Mystical Lands books other than the Christmas book and the new book. Hello, Jamie. We have Ushana 1, Ushana 2, and Ushana 3, Kelswitch 1, 2, and 3, Calandra 1 and 2. And each one of the streamers that is going to be putting out a stream or a video during the Colorathon will be giving away one of Karen E. Meyer's books out of her Mystical Lands series. The ones that will be given away is Ushana 1, Ushana 2, Ushana 3, Kelswitch 1, 2, and 3, as well as Calandra 1 and 2. Now, I was going to do it so that each YouTuber's book that they're coloring in was the book that was given away during that stream. However, we do have a bunch of overlap, so instead it is going to be winner's choice. It will be one giveaway per stream, and these are all digital, so they are all PDF format. So this is available worldwide. So for all of those out there that are outside of the US, this does pertain to you as well. So during the stream, of course, that will be up to the YouTuber. At some point during the stream, there will be a giveaway in each stream of a book And it's not just a page, it's the full book done by Karen E. Myers, which is so exciting. I'm so excited. All right. So that's the news of the Mystical Lands in May Colorathon. Does anybody have any questions, or can we just move on from that? Or, of course, the schedule is linked below the video, so make sure that you tag it, bookmark it, download it, print it, whatever. Um, I'm not sure if there's going to be any sort of changes or anything like that. If there is, of course, it will be updated on the schedule. Nice. Oh, yeah. that one I would correct too, Jamie. I don't hate Kenny. I don't. I love Kenny. And Kenny, if I didn't say hello, hello. I don't know who I've said hello to anymore. Yes, it was very generous of her. Welcome back, Ashley. I hope you are feeling well, dear. I know it's been a very, very hard go of it, and I am here for you anytime you need me, my dear. Yeah, I would have corrected that one too, Jamie. Usually typos I leave alone, but that one I would have corrected too. And Mona. So no questions, no information that I may have missed or anything like that on the mystical lands in May. That's good, Kenny. I'm glad. Absolutely. I completely understand, Ashley. And, like I said, when I asked you if it was something that you felt that you couldn't do, I completely support that. And, you know, and I am behind you. No worries, my dear. No worries. I know you are always happy to support, my dear. All right, so I don't see any questions. Okay, so if there are no questions, then we will jump into the cauldron. The cauldron of collection. The collection cauldron. And Connie, I didn't know how to contact you, so if you do want to join in the Mystical Lands in May Colorathon, you are welcome to do so. If you want to be added to the schedule, of course, just shoot me an email or a message on Instagram. That's the word. Yes, we definitely all miss you streaming, but your health is way more important to us. All right, so we've got our cauldron, our collection cauldron. Of course, my husband printed this, and he did print me a set of bunch of pencils and a coloring book and everything else. It's awesome. All right, so let's take the lid off the cauldron and choose a set of pencils for the week. Who's ready? Who's ready? I hope it's a good set. Okay. Like I said, they are available on Etsy in PDF format if you do prefer PDF format. But all right, so we've got a set of pencils. Who's ready? Who wants to know? Who's ready? the Fila. So we are going to use the Fila colored pencils for the next week. Yes, the coloring magic potions do. So we will pull out the Fila swatch chart here out of the big book of swatches. And we will pull. Hello, Jen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Marcy. Welcome. Well, we love you. All right, so let's pull out the Fila. That's the fluey. That's the flow wood. That's the flow wood. I know it's in here. I know it's in here because I just used it recently. That's Eva's R. Maybe I didn't put it back. That could be. I might have to do a new swatch chart because I can't find it. That'd be silly. I can't find my Fila swatch chart. That's weird. I may have to do a new swatch chart. Huh. Unless it got stuck behind something. That's the Fuyi. Nope. I gotta check now because it could have gotten stuck behind something. It would have been after the favor, so it might be in the flow woods. I may have stuck it behind something in the flow woods, so hold on 2 seconds. I will find it. Flow wood, no. Flow wood. No. Okay, well, it seems that I have lost my Fila swatch chart. I will find it at some point. I've used them enough to pretty much know what the colors are. I'm just going to quickly flip through and see if I put it in the wrong place. And this is why I put them all in alphabetic order. Yeah, the Fila are a very inexpensive set of pencils. They aren't absolutely the best in the world, but they're not absolutely horrible either. And I will grab them here in just a second because it seems I've lost my chart. I have some that I need to do still, and I may have pulled it to redo it, and just didn't put it back or didn't finish it, one or the other. And I think that's the situation, is I pulled it to do the swatch for it, to make the swatch chart for it, and I haven't finished it. But that's fine. I know where it is and I can redo it, so that's not a big deal. So let's pull the pencils. Our Fila. Now watch me not be able to find the darn pencils. That's just my luck. Because I know I've moved some pencils around, but oh my goodness. That's the only thing about doing the That's the only thing about doing it this way, is you have to find them. And I had them all marked, but do you honestly think that, you know, I keep things in the same place? Of course not. Huh. Okay, so we're going to pull a new set because I can't find those ones. And I probably moved them somewhere and did not list where I moved them to. Hold on, I got one more. No, it wouldn't be in there. Marco, Flowwood, Derwent. Yeah, I'm going to pull another one. We're going to put the Fila back in there because I can't find that one. It is a lot of swatch charts. There is a lot of different pencils. So we're putting the Fila back in, and we're going to shake it up again. All right. Hello, Mandy. Good morning. So let's see, what's this one? Maybe I will be able to find this one. Ooh, the Derwent drawing pencils. Ooh, we might have to combine those with something else because the Derwent drawing pencils are a great set of pencils, but they're definitely one that you have to supplement. So I might actually use my new Pro Color with the Derwent drawing. So Derwent Light Fast, Graphitints, Ink Tints. Don't tell me I can't find that one too. Light Fast. Where's my drawing? Chroma Flow. Drawing, there we are. Alright, so the Derwent drawing pencils, actually that's not too bad of a color. It's actually pretty good. So I'm going to pull those out. So there is the drawing colors. And of course the drawing colors are quite earthy, which is great for some of these books. So we'll just choose a page that works well with it. Hello, Shannon. Uh-huh. You have spoketh, have you? Alright, so we will only use these pencils then. Because, you know, somebody has spoketh. Alright, so I'm going to take the pencils out of the bag and put them in my holder here. Just so that they're easy to get to. Now this is quite a small set, so we're not going to be losing too many pencils along the way. So I'm glad for your vote of confidence there. Nice. I like it when you color along with me. Get in there. So we've got them all in the holder. We'll put the bag away so that it's out of the way. Nice! Birthday parties, yay! I am sorry that you're not feeling well, Danielle, and hello. Another. I'm afraid now. Feel better soon. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. All right, so we've got Chinese white, wheat, yellow ochre, light sienna, Mars orange, sanguine, terracotta, Venetian red, ruby earth, Mars violet, Solway blue, smoke blue, ink blue, pale cedar, crag green, green shadow, olive green, warm earth, brown ochre, sepia, chocolate, warm gray, cool gray, and black. So a very, very earth-based set of pencils. I really want to color in this book here, which is the new book. Yep, that is very possible, Shannon. Yeah, if you're not feeling well and you down too many of those 5-hour energy shots, that may be the reason. All right, so let's take a look with what we have for pencils. We can... So I had 2 pages picked out, and both pages will work quite well with these pencils. So I'm just going to bring up those 2 pages. I just have to locate them. So there's this one here, which is the Dragon Point. Yes, very true. So we've got Dragon Point here, or we can do the Crystal Transport Balloon. Which one? A or B? So we've got Crystal Transport Balloon or Dragon Point. Lurk away, Alex. Oh, no. Shannon's feeling just fine. It's Danielle yesterday did a bunch of 5-hour energy shots. Yeah, no, Jen, we're not doing both. So the balloon, Dragon Point. The first one, Dragon Point. So we've got 2, 3 for Dragon Point. 4 for Dragon Point. I think 5 for Dragon Point. So I think it's Dragon Point, people. Dragon Point. Yeah, no, Shannon, don't drink that stuff. That stuff is horrible for you. It will drop you to your knees in no time. I think I just got a paper cut. Yeah, I didn't do the poll. I figure Dragon wins. All right, so let's get started. And what time are we at? 10:30. So in half an hour, we will do a giveaway. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit because I've zoomed it in a little bit too close here. Well, you just did, so. All right. I'm going to move my stream deck back a little too. So let's get started. Well, let's start in the center on the little house. So let's start with green shadow. No, I just have to find it. It should have been there. My pencils are not in order. There it is. Nice, yeah. They really should. Those are terrible. Hello, Connie. Absolutely, Kenny. Lurk away, dear. Alright, so we have Green Shadow, which is 4135 in the Derwent drawing. And we're going to shadow all the little rocks here. So in order for the giveaway, everybody will be doing a number roll, as far as I know. It may be different for other people, but I'm going to do a random number roll. Any of the winners throughout any of the streams needs to email me so I can email you the link to your book. Nice. It's a nice color. Yeah, and Gatorade is still a lot of sugar. I know when my youngest was in high school, they still had the energy drinks in the vending machines. It's like, ugh. Doing small details with these pencils is a little bit more difficult because they're a little bit chunky. And like I said, this book will be out for availability on Monday on Etsy. You can pre-order it on Amazon now, and it will be sent out on Monday. I will be doing, throughout the month, I will be doing a special reading from this book instead of Art Matters on Mondays, because this book is actually the first, and hopefully the first of many to come, that tells the story of the mystical lands and how they came to be and all that fun stuff, and of course follows the adventures of a little girl. Well, she's a young teenager throughout the mystical lands. So I will be reading from the book, the prologue and chapter 1 that is in this book, and hopefully she will continue on with it as soon as she is healed up enough to do so. Of course, you know, we don't want to rush her or anything, but nice. Now we're going to use Crag Green, which I saw back here. Yeah, she does such a fantastic job of watercoloring. I love her watercoloring. Just doing up all the little stones on the front part of the house here. Yeah, the thatch roofs and I think this one here is leaves, a little bit of thatch here and wood. Not quite sure if that's sand. There's just so many different materials that she uses. It's just awesome the way that she does it. Alright, so almost done the... So I'm just going to do the front part of this building, and the rest of it I will do the same way off screen, and then we'll move on to something else. So because we're going to do a different book for every stream, I'm not going to concentrate on completing an entire area first. I am going to try to jump around. It is not something that I'm used to doing, so if I end up focused on just one area, let me know it's time to move, because I will focus until it's done. Nice. I have a set called Sunny. They are on the coupons that are just absolutely wonderful. It's a small set of 25, but they work really, really nicely and are very, very close to the Caran d'Ache ones that I have. Actually, I was able to combine them with the Caran d'Ache ones, and they worked really well together. Alright, and then we're going to take Pale Cedar as our final green here. You've never activated your watercolor pencils? My goodness, Connie. Activate those! Activate them! I my very first set of colored pencils, and I've told this story before, was a set of watercolor pencils, and I did not know. I was always perplexed on why my coloring always looks so drab, so lackluster. And I was coloring with my mom one day while we were out camping, and she looked at my pencils and she said, because those are watercolor pencils, you might want to activate those. And the color just brightened up so much, and it's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was coloring for a couple of months. I did a few different pictures with watercolor pencils without knowing that they were watercolor pencils because, yeah, I was new and I didn't look. I just thought, when it said watercolor on it, I just assumed that it was something to do with the paint on the barrel, and it was not. Alright, so we're going to grab brown ochre now. Maybe. I think that's it. Yep. Aha. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to use the brown ochre, and I'm going to go over that gray tone there in some areas in between the rocks. And then we're going to come in through here. I don't know if that's showing any color at all to you guys. There's color on the page, I promise. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit so you can see a bit better. There, that's a little better. There, you can see it a little bit better, but the gray is just not coming through, which is driving me crazy. I'm gonna fix it. It's going to drive me crazy until I fix it, so let's fix it. That's better. My gain was up too high. That's better. That's better. However, doing the grass is going to be interesting with these colors. I think well, we'll figure it out. Because it's nighttime, it does give me the ability to do the grasses in a much darker form, so it's not one that's not feasible. All right, then we're going to come off of this gray a little bit. The grass is going to be blue. No, the water is going to be blue. We do have enough green here to do a nighttime green grass and plants. We just have to be creative. Hello, Calamity. Oh, I've been using those for years, Ambient. They're awesome. I like my finger daubers. I use them for soft pastel, for ink, for oil pastels. I use them pretty much for everything. Watercolor, yeah. All right, now we're going to come back in with yellow ochre around the window areas and the lantern area. They're awesome. And we've got approximately 15 minutes before we do our giveaway. Yeah, I find that the brushes, the makeup brushes, and the finger daubers and that sort of thing get a little bit more precise than the eyeshadow applicators with a larger area without making it look choppy. I like the way that the brushes work. All right, so we're going to go back in to the window frame here. We're going to darken the area where the curtains are. I'm going to come down here a little bit as well. Awesome, Jamie. I'm glad you have all her books. They are PDF format, so I don't know if you have all her physical books. Thank you so much for all of your support with her. She definitely does deserve it. I love her work. Always have. There is a set of the brushes in there that Shannon uses for oil pastels and that sort of thing. There's a set of those in there. I haven't seen any coupons for the finger daubers though. I'm going to grab sepia red just for a little bit of darkness here. Just because I didn't like the way that looked. Looked a little too yellow. Awesome. Yeah, you can get a 40 set of the finger daubers in a case for quite cheap, so. Just putting in the shadows in the window frames here. And the door frame. I love the physical books too. Physical books are one of my favorites. Alright, so now we're going to do the door. So we need chocolate and sepia red. Yeah, they will do that. Yeah, pan pastels are lovely. I love my pan pastels. I need so many more of them. One day I will have a full set. So I'm using chocolate at this point. And then we're going to go in with sepia red. Very possibly. Alright. Then we're going to put in some black for the hardware on the door. Hello, Leslie. Nice, Ashley. Absolutely. As long as you're having fun with it and it works for you, then that is all that matters. That's always fun when the cat helps you. All right, so then we're going to do the hardware. The nails on the door here. We're also going to do the hardware here on the lantern. Because the lantern is got the metal up there, so we're just going to put a little bit gray. Like that. And then we're going to take a Solway blue. Yeah. Solway blue there for the light, and then we're going to take our yellow ochre, or ochre, not ochre. No, yellow ochre, not okra. That's it. Yeah. That's brown, not yellow. Where's the yellow? There it is. For the lantern here. Then we're going to take wheat. Thank you, Ashley. And then we're going to come over here with the wheat. Inside the windows as well. And this is sharp enough. Alright, then we're going to use smoke blue. Wow, that's awesome. I said smoke blue, not Channy blue. So we're using smoke blue. For our curtains here. And then we're going to use ink blue. Ooh, strange. Oh, I'm missing something. Okay, I've missed something. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so I've missed something. Please don't tease Shannon. She's lurking and and I miss it, so I don't know if you're teasing or what's going on. All right. They are very easy to layer. I do actually really enjoy the Derwent products. These, the drawing pencils are just fantastic to layer and build color. All right, so there's our the curtains. And we are almost at half point. So we're going to do the roof line, the roof. We're going to start with warm earth. Yeah, they're very, very lovely. soft pencil. So we're going to start with warm earth on the roof line here, and I'm just flicking from the shadow area up from underneath. They are very opaque is the word. So when you go over black, you can definitely see them. So when you go over the lines, you can definitely see where it is. So again, just going in a flicking motion up the edge. And we'll come back down the same way. And I'm going to color in this area back here. And then we're going to come across the top too. Like so. You guys are all silly. All right. So who is ready for a giveaway? Of course, the rules for the giveaway is always the same. Because it is a random number roll, please do not chat during the number roll. It will be from numbers from 1 to 100. This is a PDF formatted book, so if you are anywhere in the world, it is open to you. Of course, YouTube is not responsible or a part of the giveaway. All those wonderful disclaimers and so forth. And then we're going to take wheat and we're just going to finish it off here. I'm going to finish this rim here on the, when I type in go, 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 of course that will be the start of your entries. The giveaway is your book of your choice from the Ushana, Calandra, or Kelswitch series. Of course, that is 1, 2, and 3 in Ushana, 1, 2, and 3 in Kelswitch, and 1 and 2 in Calandra. Again, there is no talking during the number roll. Of course, the mods will remove your comment if you do talk during the number roll. It is not anything against you. It's because of the giveaway. All right. They are all PDF. All right. Everyone ready? Ready with your numbers? Go, go, go. And while you're doing that, I will do this planter box here. even though it's empty. What kind of planter box do you put on the windowsill there and not have it have anything in it? Maybe it's just there to catch water. I could see that. So I'm using chocolate as well as sepia red. The same as I did on the door. And we'll let that run for a little while. Everybody get your numbers in. If you're lurking, come in and type in a number. Of course, I will use a random number generator. I will be clicking on it twice the first time to clear anything out of it so that it can stop being fussy. And the second time, of course, will be the winning number. Alright, so then we're going to take the warm earth and come down here a little bit. We're going to come deeper on this side here. Because that side has the moon connected or hitting it. Put in those shadows. All right. Does everybody have their numbers in? Everybody get your numbers in from 1 to 100. Numbers from 1 to 100, and I will say stop, stop, stop at 11:09. So you have 2 more minutes to get your numbers in. I'm going to use a little bit of chocolate in that shadow area. Everyone get your numbers in. Number 1 to 100. Numbers 1 through 100. If you're out in Lurkerville, let's get those numbers in there. I want to give away books. Come on. I'm just going to come through this area here a little bit more with the shadow color. That's better. All right. Okay, last chance for anybody out there lurking to get their number in. I'm about to hit stop, stop, stop. And then we will roll for the number. All right, so stop, stop, stop. Let's see. Don't know how to. Let's do it over here because I can hit that, and then I'll hit this so that everybody can see. All right. And hello, Pamela. Sorry, we were doing the numbers, so we don't typically like having people chat during the numbers. So here is the number roll. Ready? So there's the first one. So this one is going to be the real one. So number 60, if you guys can see that. So number 60, of course, it is the closest number without going over. And I think I know who it is. Number 60, closest without going over, is, let's get confirmation from my mods. No worries, absolutely. Miss Bonnie, happy birthday! Bonnie, make sure that you send me an email of the book that you would like to have, and I will send that out to you. So exclamation point, email me, and happy birthday, Bonnie! You get another book for your birthday! Yay! That's awesome! Congratulations, Bonnie! So exclamation point, email me, will get you my email address. And again, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. And hello, Tanya. No problem at all. Just send me the email. That's great. All right, now I'm going to use yellow ochre. And then we're going to use wheat. Awesome. So we will be doing, each one of the YouTubers will be giving away one of those books. So of course, if you want to have different chances of winning a book, you definitely have different chances to do so. Please do remember that if you do win a book, you are welcome to enter other ones, but it's best to give other people an opportunity to win a book. Every stream will have the chance to enter throughout the streamathon. All right. So that's the first part of the little house, and that's the way the entire house is going to be done, as well as the fence and the gate. So we're going to move on to some of these plants here. And because it's a night scene, it's going to be a little bit easier to work with the colors that we have. I'm going to grab olive earth first. Hello, Rebel. How are you doing? I am sorry that if I missed you coming in. Well, I'm glad you're back to your corner, Shannon. I enjoy being in my corner, so. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yeah, they are working very, very nicely. So thankfully, because they are a darker, not the bright, vibrant colors, more of the nighttime colors. Thankfully, this is a nighttime page, so they're going to actually work very well in here. And I do have some yellows that if I do want to brighten up some areas, I can still do that. So. Working with a small set does have its limitations, but you can overcome them. You can definitely overcome them. So Bonnie, just email me with your name and what book you want to have me send you. All right. And I'm off screen. Sorry, guys. Don't you have your own? Awesome, Bonnie. Thank you. You were declined. Don't you have your own halo? Just asking. Then we're going in with the green shadow. Right over top of that olive green. And extending it out a little. And then we're going to take, I think it's Craig green. Yeah, we'll use Craig green on this side and pale cedar on the other. And we're going to put a little bit of the yellow ochre down before we put in the pale cedar for that moonlight. Tanya doesn't like to share. Well, you know, that happens. Oh no! It should be fun on Monday, yeah. Nice ambient, well done. All right. So we're going to take the, sorry, I was reading through chat. We're going to take the yellow ochre and we're going to put down a layer of that. In the areas that we want to have that moonlight hitting. And then we're going to take our pale cedar. We're just going to go right over top of it. Blending it in. We might have to use a little bit of blue on it, I think. Let's take this one here. Just going to use just a touch of blue with that yellow. And mix up a bit of a green color. In some of the areas. All right. And that's the way that we're going to do the bushes. Of course, these bushes here will be darker, so I'll do a couple of those just to show you, because there's no moonlight hitting those. So these we will do the olive earth. And all of the under areas here. Now we do have some light coming off the window there, so we'll be adding some light coming off of the window. And a little bit coming off of that lantern that's up there. So we're just going to take a little bit of yellow here and a little bit of yellow here under the window. And then we're going to go in with our crag green. And we're just going to fill the rest of it in. Like so. Nice. All right, so that's the way that we're going to do the plant life for the grass areas. I'm going to be going through and putting in little areas that the moonlight is going to be hitting on. First of all. Same with on the stepping stones here. Anywhere that the moon is going to hit. For there, and then over here as well. Now I could do this all as sand with just little patches of grass coming up out of them. And I think, you know, if it wasn't for the edges all having grass all over them, I would assume that that would be the situation. But with the little bits of grass coming up, it pretty much tells me there's grass everywhere here. All right, now we're going to go in with a little bit of this blue over top of that yellow, giving us a little bit of a brighter green. This one here is smoke blue. I know there's another blue in here as well. Yeah, Salway blue, but that's really, really light, and I want it a little bit darker than that. I will be using that for the water. Alright, and we're just going to add a little bit more of that yellow. So after me, Amazon Tammy will be continuing the color-a-thon at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so about 2 hours after I finish. So of course make sure that you check her out. And once again, there will be another giveaway during that stream as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay. So there's our greens for that area. Now we're going to go in with the olive earth, and we're going to start flicking some of this grass. Around the edges here. And there goes Mr. Choo Choo. Yuck. All right, Kim, happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Chores on the birthday. What the heck? So I'm just going through and flicking the grass areas here. And then we're going to take our Craig green. And we're just going to fill it in. And I may have to go through and add a different color for those plants. What other colors do I have here? Let's use a little bit of Venetian red on the plants, give them a little bit of color. We'll pretend it's flowers or something. So these little weeds that are growing here on the grass, I think we're going to give them a pop of color with some Venetian red. Ew, laundry, yuck. Well, let's actually use a little bit of ruby earth. Yeah, that happens. Alright, I'm going to take that blue. So we're going to take the smoke blue and put a layer of it down with a layer of that yellow. I want them to be a little bit brighter. And then the blue again. I think basically all I'm doing is just creating another bit of that. So I'm just going to do all the little weeds here in blue, just to make them stand out a little bit. It's the one thing about having these earth tones is everything's pretty much the same tone. Alright, now we're going to take that dark blue. Yep, birthday twins. So I'm just going to take this darker blue here, which is the ink blue. And I'm just going to put in some definition for the plants here. And I think this is what we're going to do for all the little clusters of plants, little clusters of grass. and little plant areas. Because some of these look like grass, some of them look like plants. So I'm assuming they're all little bits of weeds. And then we're going to add a little bit of a flower or something to each of them here. Just to let them stand out a little bit. Alright, and that's how we're going to do all of those. So now for the stepping stones, we're going to take our warm gray. Hello Diana, hello Diane, hello Callie. My goodness. Oh, that is definitely one of those things that I am happy I don't have to do. Me and laundromats do not get along. So I'm just using warm gray on the stepping stones. And as you will notice, as we get further away from the moonlight coming down from the moon up here on the top of the page, the darker the stones are going to start to get. So I'm going to just base them all at this point with the warm gray. And then we'll come in and we'll darken up some of them. Okay, so I'm just going to do these ones here in front of the house for now. That one's going to have a little bit of yellow on it. Where did I put it? There it is. I put it somewhere. So this is where the moonlight is going to start showing through, as well as the light off the windows. And then we're going to take our, just looking to see, the black. And I'm going to do the edges here. And I'm just very, very lightly touching the page. I'm barely putting any color down at all. Ah. All right. Again, putting that shadow furthest away from the light sources. Yeah, I don't like doing bedding either. Well, it's difficult to do, especially with a large bed. When I was working in the hotel, we had to do a lot of, well, a lot of bedding. Um, and one of the ladies that I used to work with taught me a wonderful way of doing pillows and sheets and everything else so quickly. Definitely increased my ability to move from room to room a lot quicker. All right, and there we have our stepping stones, and I will continue that with all the rest of the stepping stones as well. All right, so now we're going to move down to these stones here, and again we're going to do it pretty much the same way that we did all of the other stonework. We're just going to use a little bit more of the grays and browns in this area. So we're going to start with our chocolate, if I can find it. And we're going to start up here with the chocolate, because these rocks are going to have some dirt on them from the grass. All right, so I'm just going to do this part here, and then I will continue on off screen. Now I'm going to take brown ochre, maybe. Where is it? There it is. Yep, exactly, Mandy. That's how I do it. Let me get that chocolate. A little bit more here. All right, and then the brown ochre. Well, don't do it if it'll be painful. Painful is not good. Okay, and that's all of the dirt areas. I don't know if that would work. Well, you know, that does help if you can find one that enjoys little projects, absolutely. All right, so now we're going to take our black. So we've got ivory black here, and we're going to come down off of the dirt areas here and off of these dark shadowed areas that Karen has already put on there for us. Because these are all stones. There's no plant life here or anything such as that. It's just stonework. So we're just going to do it as slate stones. So again, I'm just going to go through and do a small area here and try to jump to the next thing because I will be finishing this on off time and hopefully sometime during the streamathon. I will be doing a different page, a different book for every stream. And I will be following along with other streamers as well. So I'm going to have the work in progresses that Shannon had last streamathon. And hopefully I can get to them all. I will not be using the same pencils for the other streamers, so I will make choices on what kind of mediums that I use to complete those pieces. Depends. Just depends. All right. Almost done with the black areas here. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those frogs though. Alright, now we're going to go in with the cool gray. And we're just going to blend that black down. I missed an area. No, absolutely not. It does not matter at all. You color, you do you. You color what you need to color or want to color. Absolutely. You color whatever you feel you want to color, dear. It's your channel. You do what you want to do on it. And I appreciate you joining me with the colorathon. I really do appreciate it. For all of you that have chosen to join me. And like I said, if you are not on the schedule and you are a streamer and you do decide that you want to join in, feel free to do so. Just please type in on your description or in your um, title, that's the word, of your stream, hashtag mystical lands in May, just so that other people can find you. I wasn't able to get to everybody. I don't know who all has her books and that sort of thing. So if I wasn't able to get you onto the schedule, you are definitely welcome to still, participate and do your own thing on your channel. Just make sure that you type in the exclamation point mystical lands in May, and then everybody will be able to find your channel. Alright, so that's the way that we're going to do, oh, I gotta tip that forward, sorry. That's the way that we're going to do the rocks. Oh, you need wine. I don't blame you there. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hello, Linda. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we've got ink blue, so we're going to do some of the water. So we've got ink blue coming up onto the rocks here. And this is the difficult part. And we'll be coming through with a white gel pen or a white acrylic pen or something, and filling in and putting in our sea foam in that area. So even though we've put that blue in there, and it's a really dark gray blue, almost a slate blue, once we put our white in there for the sea foam, it will lighten it up a bit. Same with through all the waves here. Just putting through. And of course, going over it with the lighter colors will also lighten it up. So I'm just going through and putting in the dark under of the waves, movements of water here. All right. All right, so I'm just going to do this small amount of water because the water is vast and that it's all going to be done the same way. Around the mermaid as well. And thankfully, the artist, Karen, has put in a lot of the movement of the water. So it's fairly simple to follow. You don't have to do too much guesswork on it. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to go with the water for this point, and then we're going to come in with the smoke blue, and we're going to go over top of the ink blue. Like so. Alright, Ambient, have a good day and enjoy your laundry. I do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is laundry day. Like I said, I'm just going over top of everything with the smoke blue. And then I'll show you how I'm going to do the white areas. Because we've got a few more minutes left. Alright, so let's do the mermaid first of all. And I think we're going to do the mermaid in reds and oranges. I know not typically the color of a mermaid, but it's my page and I want some color on it. Alright, so I'm going to use Mars Orange. Oh, sorry, Callie, I didn't see you go. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hate it when I miss chat. So I am using Mars Orange on this mermaid. And I'm going through all of the shadow areas. Now these pencils are really, really chunky. So putting the finer details is a little bit difficult. So we're going to be ignoring the finer details and just covering over them. Alright, so now we're going to use some sanguine. Like so. And then we're going to use a light sienna. Alright, so now we're going to put some of the areas in white for the surf. So I've got a number 8 Arteza white gel pen here. And I'm not going to get too close to the rocks because I will end up scratching it off while I color it in, because I haven't colored in that part of the rocks yet. And once I do color in those parts of the rocks, I will be bringing that sea foam up a little bit more. Put the sea foam around her. So again, Tammy, if you want to get to her channel, it's !Amazon Tammy. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. She will be streaming as a part of the streamathon also after me at approximately 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so that's about 2 hours after I am finished. Again, I thank each and every one of the YouTubers that have joined me. I appreciate your support and everything you do for the community. And of course, I appreciate all of you people out there watching. Please remember to hit the like and leave a comment for Karen to see or for me to see. Of course, this entire 2-week streamathon is to show Karen that we support her and enjoy her works of art. Nice! Well done, Calamity! And, you know, Crashes and Charlie. But I'm going to give you all the credit, so just saying. Alright, so I'm going to turn that back up. There we go. So you can actually see the proper colors. And I'm going to bring it back this way. There we go. And I've got pencils all over my desk, of course. Alright, so there we have it so far. We have our Little Mermaid and, of course, our little chateau. So I will complete this off screen, all of the areas that I've covered. So the only thing I haven't really covered is the sky and the dragon. And I will probably do that on a Art Therapy Thursday. But this will be finished by the end of the week. I will be coloring a new page with every stream, and I will be joining in with the other streamers coloring pages if I haven't already colored them. Yes, and that is with the Derwent drawing pencils, all by their little lonesome. Alright guys, of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. The event schedule is at the below the video here, as well as Karen's Amazon, Etsy, and that sort of thing. make sure that you show her the love. She does also have a Facebook group and as well as an Instagram. So if you can find those, usually it is listed under Karen Myers or Mystical Land Art. Yes, I see a lot of works in progress in my future too. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for coming. I will see you again over at Tammy's stream. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And for all of those that I don't see over there, I will see you again next time. Until next time, bye-bye for now.